Hello there, YouTube. My name is Rob and I love The Simpsons. But as we all know, The Simpsons has been going downhill for a long time. I recently did a video on the worst joke The Simpsons ever did. It wasn't a very serious video, it was just my opinion on what I think is the worst joke they ever did. And I stand by it. But I have more opinions on The Simpsons too! Yay! Now again, this is not a serious video. This isn't like working out when Marge should have left Homer or which episode signaled the downfall of The Simpsons as a whole. This is a simple video about my opinion on what I think is the worst episode The Simpsons have ever done. Now for a lot of people, the worst episode is Lisa Goes Gaga, which I haven't seen, to be fair. Maybe that is worse. But for me, the worst episode is quite simply, Please Homer Don't Hammer 'Em, Season 18, Episode 3. Okay, so the plot is Homer finds a carpenter's library and gets interested in it for 5 seconds before he realises that he hates it and throws it away. Marge then finds it, becomes interested and finds that she has quite a knack for carpentry. So she tries to open up her own business doing carpentry stuff, just small odd jobs, but people don't really want to hire her because she's a woman doing manual work. Ugh. They come up with a plan where Homer is the face of the business and everybody thinks he's the one doing the work, when actually it's Marge doing it. Already the plot is forced, the conflict is nonsensical, and it has the issue that everybody watching this can see where this is going, so why do Homer and Marge not see the obvious argument they're going to have? So while this is going on, Bart discovers that Principal Skinner is deathly allergic to peanuts. So he puts a peanut on the end of a stick and he forces Skinner to do humiliating things under threat of he will poke him and kill him. Bart is literally threatening to kill the principal if he doesn't do what he wants. So Skinner, instead of calling the police or Bart's parents, just goes along with this and does everything Bart says because Skinner, like everybody else in this episode, is just stupid. So Homer and Marge end up having a big fight, obviously, and Marge refuses to help him even though they've just been given the contract to fix the Springfield roller coaster, which exists now, for some reason. So Marge refuses to help and Homer is too stubborn to admit he needs help, so he tries to fix the roller coaster himself. And fails, because he's not a carpenter. And since when did carpenters fix roller coasters anyway? So Marge still refuses to help, you know, she's standing up for herself, she wants an apology. Which is fine, but she still refuses to help even after Homer gets on the roller coaster to test it. The roller coaster that she knows he didn't fix. She is willing to let her husband die just to get an apology. Meanwhile, Skinner discovers that Bart is deathly allergic to shrimp, so he immediately puts some shrimp on a stick and threatens Bart with it, instead of, again, calling the police or Bart's parents. So obviously, they end up having a big fight, with like swords of the sticks fighting each other. It is so obvious they just stole the chicken fight idea from Family Guy, except that this gets so much older, so much quicker. So the fight ends up in a factory where they both end up falling into a vat of peanut shrimp. Haha, do you get it? Yeah, of course you do, because you're not stupid. So they both end up in hospital. Aha, you think, this is where Bart will get his comeuppance, when Homer and Marge come to collect him. Nope, Bart just lies and says that he was saving Skinner from the vat. And Marge is like, okay, that's cool. Like, no, what? Your son was literally blackmailing and threatening to kill this person, and you are going to give him no punishment whatsoever. What? This episode is awful. You don't care about any of the characters because none of them do anything that a real person would do. No one learns anything. Even Homer and Marge just make up and say they're sorry, and that's it. I mean, they didn't die, so hooray? Seriously, I think this is the worst Simpsons episode ever. It's not in your face bad, but the more you watch it, the more the hatred grows on you, as you begin to realise that nothing in the episode makes sense, and no one is making decisions that a real, actual person would make. Anyway, that is my opinion of this episode. If you think there is a worse episode out there, let me know in the comments. If you liked this video, remember to click like. If you like my content, think about clicking subscribe. That would be fantastic. My name is Rob, and I will see you in another video about something else.